Hi, this is Jerry JCCG. Welcome to the special video on taking life and turning it into art. And what you're looking at is a picture I made of the moon as it was dropping below between a couple of trees I have in my backyard. And it was just a great image. I don't know how I got it this well, but uh, it was just a remarkable view. And I wanted to do something special with it for a web page I was working on. And so I made I added a change in coloration to it. And I did a lot of things like this. And what this video is about is changing the world you actually are looking at and turning it into a world that you didn't realize was there, but it's there. And looking at this one picture of the trees and the moon, it gives you an entirely different feeling. And I think that's the main thing I'm after is a feeling that these things represent. Here's a plant, and there are things going on. You see them, but you don't recognize them. But when I made the change on this thing, instantly you're seeing something that is there, but you aren't looking at it. See, and you will see shortly as this image changes into what I did to emphasize the things that are in this picture that you are not looking at. And this is it. What you aren't looking at is the shadows. And now you're seeing the shadows being emphasized. And this is what's important to me is to see the one. And here's another one. This is really a challenge. I don't know how I did this one. But I played around with I just use photo impression. And I play around with the different changes I could make on the image. And this thing came out really great, psychedelic kind of. And it's just a plant I have grown on the roof of my back porch. And it's actually a fairly rare plant for California. But this is what I did with it. Don't ask me how I got it like this. I don't recall, but it just came out like this. I said, wow, this is it. This is what I wanted to emphasize was the feeling for that. And here's another plant. This is a orchid that grows in the eastern USA, and this is really interesting. I wanted to do something really different, and I really got deep down and close to the leaf. I took one leaf and I just magnified that baby up as high as I can go to really distort the image to see what I could discover about this leaf. And in the process, I really made some extensive modification, as you will see with this one. I kind of call this the yolk. Well, this is from that leaf. And it really was unreal just by twisting things around. And here's another one that's really neat. These are birds in the trees in my backyard. And you don't really see them that well. All you see is just a mass of tangled branches and some little spots or something there, but there are birds there. And I want to do something different and to get a different feeling for this image and for the birds that were there. And so I just took an area of this image, and there you are. And in the center of this image, you can see at least a couple of birds with their tails outlined as dark figures. And this is a really great image. I love this image. It just makes everything different. This is really cool. I saw this image of this clouds in the background to the east of us, and I wanted to do something with that to make it look really neat. And what I did was I was writing a thing. I was on email to a friend who was visiting Egypt, and so I wanted to show that this enormous cloud was coming over and overcoming the valley, and this is what I did with it. This is that image I I emphasized a certain the center of that image and those clouds and brought them up and made it look like there's this cloud coming over it. And this is really one of my favorite ones. This day was really neat. It's good to have the right kind of day, right kind of light. And I took this picture of the mountains to the east of us, of this town. The freeway is right on the other side of that fence. But I saw those mountains. I said, wow, I was thinking of like Middle Earth or a willow or something like that. And I had this in mind. And this is what I did with that image. I made these mountains. I distorted them and create this. And this is me. And so it just goes to show you what you can do. Hope you like this. Until next time, I will see you then.